Alright, so today I'm trying something different. I never use a lid when I cook because I know that if you use a lid, water will not escape. Therefore, the Maillard reaction won't happen as easily. Meaning you won't get the brown crust. Like if I flip it, you can see that there is not a huge amount of crust compared to if I didn't use a lid. Okay, oh maybe this one has some. Yeah, not much. And that's because water prevents temperatures to get as high as needed for the Maillard reaction. Other than that, this also has some benefits in my case. For example, I've been noticing that every time I cook patties with a high temperature, because I want them to be brown, I splatter a lot of fat, and that's kind of annoying to clean. So I'm trying to use a lid. Also, considering I'm not really giving a fuck about the browning and the cooking anymore, I'm literally eating these patties raw, okay? I'm just basically heating them up, so I don't need to eat them raw. I start to believe I don't give a fuck about the fact that it's not doing the Maillard reaction properly. If I was doing like something fancy, I guess, I would not give a fuck and use the unleaded pan. I wanna see if this makes a lot of difference or not. Yeah, it's great. It's basically like for my purpose, which is just eating meat kind of raw. I don't believe there is that much, like maybe there is a 30% increase in pleasure when you eat something there is, if there is a brown crust. Like this is probably a little bit less pleasureful because there is not the beautiful crust, but it is very fucking quick because the lid also makes the heating up quicker. It doesn't let the heat escape as easily, and two, it makes no mess as much as the other method. So it has these two benefits, and for my case, I was about to eat this raw, so I was like, may as well use a lid and heat it up. Okay, so yeah, that's simply because I like these things raw, as raw as possible. I didn't even flip them, and they are how I like them, basically raw, room temperature beef. So that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna enjoy these 500 grams of pure nutrition off camera. If you have any thoughts about this new approach I'm having, fuck, my phone is off. Yeah, if you have any any thoughts, maybe you also want to start using this mindset of, you know, having to clean less stuff and not giving too much about the browning reaction, you can do this as well. I mean, it's very handy in my opinion. I think I'm gonna cook this way a lot more often because I don't have to turn the fucking fan on to open the windows. Like with the lid on is way more, you know, streamlined. I don't have to do too many things. If I don't use the lid, I have to put the fan to the maximum speed and open the windows, and you know, there is some fat spilling over. So I think I'm gonna go and use this method more often. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Go fuck yourself. Smash like.